Welcome back, everyone. Sanford Cancer Survivorship's upcoming retreat offers breast cancer patients and survivors the opportunity to experience renewal and encouragement and gain knowledge in a comforting space surrounded by those who understand.
So important. It makes such a difference when
Yes.
you can be around people that have gone through similar struggles. So Sanford Roger Maris Cancer Center psychologist Dr. Sherry Hischelin is here to tell us more about this inspiring event. Great to have you on the show.
Yeah, thanks.
So you've done this before, it sounds like. So
I
kind of give us an idea.
This is my third year. The retreat's been 5 years. This is the 5th year for the retreat.
So is it a day long, kind of a weekend thing?
It's varied. We always take feedback from the previous year and try to adapt and adjust. So this year it's from 1 to 8 with an optional noon to 1 about sexual health and intimacy in breast cancer patients. So really, hopefully, noon to 8 o'clock and all kinds of learning and activities and speakers and fun entertainment and good food.
And this is for people who are currently battling
Yep.
or maybe have already kind of beat it but still
Yeah,
dealing
it can
with
be a brand new diagnosis, somebody who's just recently and actively in treatment, or someone who's decades out from a diagnosis. And at all stages as well, from stage 1 to 4, metastatic, to someone who has a pretty curable disease. Anybody is welcome, but only survivors. Yeah.
What about like family members? Could you bring? No, just survivors, huh?
People want to keep it to survivors, so that's what we've kept it. Well, unless a family member's a survivor. Yeah.
Got it, okay.
Yeah.
And then you said some speakers, so any idea who's going to be speaking? And
We have a big keynote speaker, Chris Inars, who's famous here and actually nationally. She does a lot of work with women's health and empowerment, so she's the keynote speaker. I don't know if you know who Rick Hansen is. He's author of Change Your Mind, Change Your Brain. He's going to have a presence from Massachusetts, not physically be here. And then there's all kinds of, Dr. Boughton is doing a talk. He's one of the breast surgeons, and he does a great job talking, and he's talking about being a man in a woman's world and lessons that he's learned. There's going to be Dr. Farkas, one of the cardiologists, and Shelby Turstrup, one of the medical oncologists, are going to be doing a talk about cardiac and oncology and kind of what goes on there. One of the favorite things people like is the medical oncologist doing a panel talk, and Dr. Gaba, Dr. Gatau, Dr. Panwalker, Dr. Turstrup, Dr. Kamdru from Bemidji, they all answer questions, but talk about the future of oncology care and updates, and people really appreciate that. I'm doing the last one about change your mind, change your brain, and neuroplasticity and positivity. I don't know if I'm missing anybody or not, probably. The sexual health and intimacy is a panel that's got a lot of us talking and answering questions about sexual health and intimacy and breast cancer. Yeah.
So that, you know, kind of seems like this is a safe place for people to talk about these, because when you battle breast cancer, it affects your life in so many ways that a lot of people don't realize it. Is that why it keeps changing and expanding the discussions?
Yeah, I think it changes and expands depending on what's kind of a current issues, but I think it's a learning environment, but really a way for people to feel connected with people who kind of get it at all levels of and stages and ages and years of survivorship. And they can connect with each other, rejuvenate each other, encourage, find hope. The theme this year is revive, connect, restore, and rebuild. So that's what we're sort of encouraging and teaching and talking about at this one. Yeah.
so any survivor that locally, whatnot, can just register, or how do you get
So you
signed
can
up?
register. Jenna Linder's a survivorship coordinator. You can call her with questions or to register at 701-234-7463, I think it is. You can go online to sanfordhealth.org, and the keyword is revive for this. You can also register at the door. It's at the Avalon Event Center, which is a beautiful center. Lots of parking. Last year, parking was not easy. So lots of parking, and you can register right there at the door, too. Yeah.
What would you tell people who are, you know, maybe a little scared to go to this?
I think that I would tell them that once you get in the door, that'll dissipate pretty quickly. You'll find a lot of people, it's well attended, a lot of people that you know, and like I said, who get it in a different way than other people do. So people feel really pretty close and invited and embraced when they get there.
Yeah, it makes such an impact.
Yeah.
So we'll talk more about that right after this short break. Stay with us.